Oh, okay. Okay, we are live. Sorry about clicking it on too early without volume, but
number 11, Ellie Olson. Batting number 7, playing first base, number 14, Celia Sykes. Batting 8, right field, number 23, Addie Van Hoff. And batting 9th, playing the second base, number 5, Ella Johnson.
okay, sorry about that. Should have had the.
The Dell Rapids Lady Quarriers are coached by Steve Millage and head coach Megan Daffern. Finally, we'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to our umpires for today's game, Austin Ike and Eric Newharth. They are your umpires today, and thank you for your continued dedication to the sport of softball. Let's play some ball.
Okay, I was talking with some fans from Minnesota that came over, so I got a little distracted there. Didn't catch all of the field, all of Dell Rapids out in the field, but we've got Katie Kvigne pitching. We got Riley Halverson playing catcher. Celia Sykes is first. Ella Johnson is playing second. Ellie Olson is short. Lexi Scherf is at third. We've got Emma Lanfer in left. Paige Treewin in center, and Addie Van Hoff in right. So that's the field. It is Dell Rapids playing against Lennox tonight. Dell Rapids has an 8-3 record, and Lennox has a 3-9 record. They
say hi to Marcia Sagmo. She's up in British Columbia watching us.
Okay, we've got some shout outs that we need to do. We've got a fan up in British Columbia watching today. I also know we've got someone tuning in from Virginia. We've got our regulars down in Alabama, which we appreciate, and we're going to have a fan tuning in from Tennessee. So we're getting some geography covered here, and it's really a nice opportunity for people a distance away to get to see these kids play, because it's kind of fun to watch these kids. So leading off for Lennox is Macy Wallenstein. I don't have the age on her. That's a strike one, swinging. Again, we've got Katie Kvigne pitching and Riley Halverson catching. That's been our basic battery all year. Called strike two. She laid off that rise ball after missing the first one. We have an 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter for the game. That's fouled straight back. You see a lot of those when pitchers are throwing rise balls. That ball's moving up and you just barely clip it and off it goes. So we still have an 0-2 count here. That one got a little away from Katie there. We have a great night out here in Dell Rapids. We've got a baseball game across the road. A lot of activity on the diamonds here tonight. That was inside. That looked like just a straight fastball, trying to paint that inside corner and just missed inside. Macy's worked the count to 2-2 here. That's a strike three looking. That was a curveball that moved there. That ball didn't drop or go down. It moved to Katie's left, away from the batter. Coming up to bat for Lennox is Lacey Eli. There's a rise ball high for ball one. Had to check my spelling. I've got to work on my penmanship here. That's fouled off. I've got a good group of kids here that look like they've got a little energy to burn off. So I don't know if you heard him say got away from Katie there. Takes the count to 2-1. Lacey is pitching tonight for Lennox, so it's pitcher against pitcher here. Strike 2 swinging there. Brings the count to 2-2. Once again, it is a beautiful night out here. That went straight back and came right here. Okay, got a 2-2 count, 1 out. Another ball slipped there. Works the count to 3-2 on the number 2 hitter for Lennox. It's a base hit to left field. Brings up Aaliyah Nicola. Aaliyah and Katie play on the same summer team and have played it with and against each other since they were, I don't know if you can see Katie smiling out there, but they've played with or against each other since they were about 8 or 9 years old. Aaliyah likes to take the first pitch, but here's a young lady that has been able to hit since she was 8 or 9 years old. Really a good kid. We've traveled with, we've had her travel with us a couple times. And super kid. Ball inside makes it 1-1. Like I say, Aaliyah can hit. The last time these two saw each other, Aaliyah drove a home run to center in the conference tournament a week ago. That was a strike 2 swinging. I do know that Aaliyah is a senior for Lennox. I don't have the other players, but that was strike 3 on a rise ball. Good rise ball there. Okay, I do have to work on my penmanship. Brings up Haley Salon. That's a strike 1 looking. Haley is playing center field for Lennox tonight. That is the epitome of a long strike. She did make good contact with that. She pulled it foul down way off the left field line there. Brings it to an 0-2 count. That was strike 3 swinging. Okay, so Dells gets out of the inning with 3 strikeouts, and we go to the bottom of the first with a score of 0-0.
Norby's is where friends meet for food and fun. Check out their daily specials. They've got drinks and pizza combo on Mondays, wing night Tuesdays, and burgers on Wednesdays. Or check out their full menu of appetizers, nachos, burgers, pizza, and more. They also have pool, darts, and shuffleboard right there at Norby's. If you're looking to host an event, check out Norby's for anniversaries, retirement, or birthdays. Norby's, where friends meet, located at 329 East 4th Street in Dell Rapids. Check out Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning for any of your plumbing needs. Stop asking your husband to fix that leaky bathroom sink. Call Adam. Leaking water heater? Call Adam. Finally getting that bathroom you have always wanted? Call Adam. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning is a top-rated plumber, local to Dell Rapids, servicing southeastern South Dakota. Adam Jones Plumbing and Drain Cleaning proudly supports Dell Rapids Quarriers.
Okay, we've got bottom of the first inning here. We've got Lexi Scherf up to bat. Pitching for Lennox is Lacey Eli, sophomore. Catching is number 19, Jersey Hahn. That was in there for a called strike. Quick strike 2, fouled straight back. That was a ball high. Do have some activity going in the dugout there. Another ball high. Brings the count to 2-2. Lexi's been leading off for Dells all year. That's called strike 3. She hasn't done that a lot this year. She's been playing really well. Lexi's a sophomore as well. That brings up Paige Trewin. She's playing center field, senior for Dell Rapids. He is calling a high strike tonight, so that's going to be make for some interesting games. And that's fouled straight back. I'll put the ball in the air and get things going here. Once the batters adjust to it. We've got no 2 count here on Trewin. That's a base hit to left field. Brings up Emma Lampher. Sorry, that's my phone in there if you heard that. Emma is a sophomore for Dell Rapids, playing left field tonight. That's popped up to second. Going to be a tough play tough play in the sun today. Okay, brings up Katie Kvigne. Ball just slipped there. Emma advances to second. Got a 1-0 count, 2 out. Runner at second for Dell Rapids. Okay, just missed that one there. Fouled it down the left field line. Got a 1-1 count. The seniors for Dell Rapids, which Paige Trewin, Katie, Riley Halverson, they'll be graduating Saturday. So they've had a busy week and probably are a little bit distracted. I'm not sure when Lennox is graduating. Okay, we got a 1-2 count here, 2 out, runner at second. Pulled the change up there. Lacey's throwing different speeds there. She's thrown 2 or 3 changeups in a row to Katie here, and probably a good idea to keep her off balance a little bit. That's a ball to left. Emma's going to come around and score. Okay, makes the score 1-0, Dell Rapids. It's another hit to left. Trying to modify the score here, so let me see if I can get that figured out. Okay. Brings up Ellie Olson, another senior graduating here Saturday. Ellie is the valedictorian of the class and is also participating in track. Her mom told me she PR'd in the 110-meter hurdles and looks like she could qualify there. So, you know, Ellie's a really well-rounded, good kid, you know. That's popped foul ball there down the left field line. Oh, that's out. Ellie took a couple years off from softball and decided to come out and play this year, and it's been a nice addition to the team, and she's enjoying herself, so good deal. Oh, Leah missed that. That ball was just outside of the reach of Aaliyah, just clipped off her glove. Okay, we've had 3 hits in a row here. Brings up Celia Sykes. Celia has hit 2 home runs so far this year. And it's ball low. Has been doing a good job for us. She's just a freshman. She was on the state champion volleyball team for Dells this winter. Called strike there, brings the count to 2-1. Called that one a ball. Brings the count to 3-1. That was a changeup. Good change of speed there. So I pulled that foul. Should bring the count to 3-2. Okay, we've got. Yep, ball low. That loads the bases for another senior, Addison Van Hoff. I missed the conference tournament. But Addie hit the ball well there. I was watching on Game Changer and the different things that are available. So, you know, she had a good day that day. Dells ended up finishing second, went 3-1 on the day. Addie held up on that one. That looked to be a rise ball. Like I say, Lacey's changing speeds, doing things. You know, she's doing a good job here today. That is down the right field line, just moving. It just sliced foul there. Leaves the bases loaded. 1-2 count. And that was strike 3 swinging. Yeah, a little bit of confusion there, but okay, Dells puts 2 on the board. leaves the bases loaded, but we do score 2 in the bottom of the first. So just trying to look here. They got some glare on the screen. I can't quite see what I'm doing here, but I'll put one commercial on and then come back here. Okay, we are back in the top of the second. Lennox is going to bring up Taylor Regal. Taylor is playing left field today. Has a rise ball called ball. Start the inning. That's fouled straight back. Brings count to 1-1. Another one fouled straight back. Okay, we've got no outs in top of the second. 1-2 count. It's a rise ball, a little high and outside. Brings the count 2-2. Ball 3. Brings the count full. She's laid off a couple rise balls there. See what Dells decides to throw. That's a pop out to pitcher. Okay. Up to bat is number 21. She's playing right field. I don't have her name. She's not listed on the roster. So I will get her first name on the next break. 2 quick strikes there brings the count to 0-2. Strike 3 swinging there. Okay, so we got 2 down for Lennox. In the top of the second, brings up number 10, Peyton Wright. Peyton's playing first base for Lennox. Ball low. Swinging at a rise ball there. She kind of realized that one went up pretty good. I've talked about that before, that rise ball comes in, and it just looks really good. And once it starts taking off, it's just hard to hit. Another swinging strike there. Makes count 1 and 2. That's a fly ball to center. Drops in for a base hit. Coming up to bat is Leah Oltmans. Leah's playing second base for Lennox tonight. Okay, we got 2 out. Top of the second, runner on first. That's a called strike. Swinging strike 2. Makes the count 0 and 2. 2 out in the top of the second. Swinging strike 3 there. Okay, no runs for Lennox on the top of the second. Brings us to the second, bottom of the second inning with the score 2-0. Dell Rapids leading.
Dell Rapids Ace Hardware has everything you need to get your projects done. Stop in and visit their paint department for Benjamin Moore paint products. For your big projects, see their great selection of power tools and their line of steel products for your outdoor projects. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware also has everything for your grilling needs, including Weber and Traeger grill models. Their knowledgeable staff will help with all of your home project questions. Dell Rapids Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week and located at 1108 State Highway 77 in Dell Rapids. Dell Rapids Realty is the preferred hometown local real estate company of choice. Serving eastern South Dakota, broker-owner Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty have the answer to all of your real estate needs, whether you're buying, selling, or investing. If you're in the market for residential, commercial, agriculture, or investment property and want the most knowledgeable, experienced, aggressive, problem-solving broker working for you, then call Cody Burgraff and Dell Rapids Realty today for complete confidence that as a client of Dell Rapids Realty, LLC, you will see results, not excuses, producing, not pretending.
Okay, back for the start of the bottom of the second. Batting for Dell Rapids is Ella Johnson playing second. Lacey Eli is still pitching for Lennox with jerseys on, catching. Laid off that one. Makes count 1-1. Another ball high there. A little late on that. That's foul down the right field line, not a play. Makes count 2-2. Ella's the lone junior on the Dell Rapids team. Called strike 3 looking, that was there. Brings up the Dell Rapids leadoff hitter playing third base, Lexi Scherf. That's a fly ball to center, right to the center fielder. So that's 2 quick outs for Lennox here. Brings up Paige Tree when playing center for us. Number 21 playing right field is Madison Dykstra. So I'm sorry for not having that name there, but Madison Dykstra was the name I didn't have in the last inning. Have 2 balls here. And we got Haley Salon playing in center. She got a nice catch there. Fouled down the left field line. Makes the count 2-1. It's a ball high. Brings the count to 3-1. That's ball 4 low. So the first runner of the inning for Dell Rapids is on at first base. Brings up Emma Lamfer playing left field for Dells tonight, number 16. Emma's been hitting really well this year. She's a sophomore. She deserves to be hitting third. She's done a good job, made a lot of contact and did good. So Dell Rapids has runner on first with 2 out. That was a changeup that she waited on. Fly out to center field. That was a good pitch there by Lacey Eli. She did a good job that inning. Okay, that's the end of the second with the score Dell Rapids 2, Lennox 0.
I started out here 31 years ago I didn't know where I was going to head, and I started out at the bottom, and now I'm the area manager, and it's because guys like Rob and Rick have a belief in me and what I do, and I take that with me every day to work, and I try to pass that on to my co-workers that, you know.
Okay, we are back at Dell Rapids Field. Scored Dell Rapids 2, Lennox 0. Batting for Lennox is the catcher, Jersey Zahn. That is a swing and a miss at a good rise ball there. I cut the LG Everest commercial off a little short there, but Bob and Rob know where I live. We're neighbors, so they can come over and yell at me, you know, if it doesn't work out. So there's a ball that got away from Katie, got away from Riley, but you know, that happens. Brings the count to 1-1. Swinging strike 2 there on an inside rise ball. Those are really tough to hit. You got to get turned on them pretty quick. Makes the count 1-2. Swinging strike 3 there. Okay, so we've got 1 out and back to the top of the lineup. Brings up Macy Wallenstein. She struck out in the first inning. Macy's playing third base for Lennox tonight. Has a ball high. Trying to see what you can see on there, but it's That's a foul down the right field line. We have a nice crowd here. There's some kids playing out in the outfield, and got people sitting in the outfield and out and around, and beautiful night. Good to see the people out and enjoying the night. So we've got a 1-1 count here. 1 out in the top of the third. That was a swinging strike 2. That is a fly ball to left, caught by Emma Lamfer for the second out of the inning. Brings up the pitcher, Lacey Eli. She had a solid base hit in the first inning. She put a good at bat on there. There's a sophomore that's got some potential. Foul tick into the glove there for strike 1. See if Dell's pitches are a little differently than what they did last time. Oh. That was a curveball down and in, and that's hard to hit. Brings the count to 0-2. If you can see her, she holds her bat with her hands a little separate. She isn't just a full slap hitter, but she's basically trying to make contact and then get down the line as fast as she can. So we'll see if she does something there. Nope, she just swings at a high rise ball and for strike 3, and that is the third out. Okay, so at the middle of the third inning, score is still Dell Rapids 2, Lennox 0.
Executive Recruiting Consultants is ready to save you time and money. Finding that new employee for your business can be costly and time-consuming. Let the professionals at Executive Recruiting Consultants find the right person for your agriculture, banking, accounting, manufacturing, or other business. They will do the job you don't have time to do, and they'll do it well. Find out more by going to ercjobs.com. Businesses across the Midwest use them for all their openings time and time again. Executive Recruiting Consultants, they can help your team grow.
The locally owned Pizza Ranch in Dell Rapids, owned by Marcy, Robert, and families, where you can meet with your family and friends for a great meal. Stop in and enjoy pizza, buffet, salad bar, chicken, with plenty of seating and a game room for the kids. Give them a call at 605-428-5967 for delivery or carry-out orders. Download the app and order online. The locally owned Pizza Ranch is open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., lunch buffet from 11 to 3, and evening buffet from 5 to 8, located at 500 West 4th Street in Dell Rapids.
Okay. Leading off the bottom of the third for Dell Rapids is Katie Kvigne. Oh, that was a rise ball that Katie swung at. See, she wasn't very impressed with that one, but it comes around, goes around, and they do move. Brings up Riley Halverson. It's a ball inside. Ball 2. Brings it to a 2-0 count. Ball high. So 3 balls to lead off, start this at bat for Halverson. Called strike there. Riley was taken the whole way. Good pitch, though. She didn't just groove that one. She threw it on the inside. Brings it to a 3-1 count. Called strike 2. I would agree with that. I thought that was a strike. Okay, we've got a 3-2 count here. 1 out for Dell Rapids. Riley fouls that back. Keeps the count full.
Let's go, Riley. You got it, girl.
There was that changeup again. Riley sat on that. Probably was ball 4, but when you change speeds, it does get batters off balance, and they make mistakes mentally, and a lot of times you'll get them to swing at that ball that should be ball 4. So we got a good battle here. We've got a 3-2 count, 1 out for Dell Rapids in the bottom of the 3rd.
Come on, Riley. Let's go.
Tried to go back to that changeup, but left it high. So good battle there. Puts a base runner on first with 1 out for Dell Rapids. They're going to bring in a runner for a catcher. Running will be London LaFortune. London's a sophomore. Watched a few JV games, and good to see her out. I think she took a couple years off too, but she's active and involved. You listen to her when she's in the field in the JV game, and she understands the game and just need time. London is running on the first pitch. That was a straight steal. Catcher bobbled a little bit, but she showed good speed there. She was in there without, whether the throw was there or not. So puts a runner at second with 1 out for Ellie Olson. Ellie's got a grounder to 3rd. She beat that out. They called it fair, or called her safe. I couldn't see the play very well. But London LaFortune did a really good job and advanced over to 3rd on the play. I was watching her to see what she would do, and like I say, she did a good job there. She waited for the throw to be made and did not hesitate at all. Celia Sykes threw it down, or bunted it down the 3rd base line. London Fortune comes in and scores. Ellie Olson advances to 3rd there. So Celia did her job there and got a sacrifice bunt down. Oh, stinker. Brings the score to 3-0. 2 outs here. Addie Van Hoff up to bat. She fouls that one down the right field line, out of play. Makes it an 0-2 count. So we've got 2 out, runner at 3rd. That's high. That's a pass ball, and Ellie's going to come in on that one. Ooh. That was a close play. makes the score 4-0, but a really good play by both the catcher and the pitcher there. So we've got the bases empty now. 1-2 count. That's a ball low. If you're tuning in late, this game is Lennox and Dell Rapids. We're in the bottom of the third with the score 4-0. That was a swinging strike 3 that the catcher dropped because there was no one occupying first base. Then you have to throw it down to first for the out. So, okay, so that is the end of 3 with the score Dell Rapids 4, Lennox 0.
Dell's Electric is your helpful, friendly, and on-time electricians in Dell Rapids and the surrounding area. Whether it's residential, new construction, remodel, or commercial services, Dell's Electric is here to serve you. Dell's Electric is also a Cummins generator dealer and handles in-floor heating installation. Let Mike Carpenter and his knowledgeable staff handle your electrical needs. Call Dell's Electric at 605-428-5700.
Okay, we're back at Dell Rapids Field for the start of the 4th inning. Leading off for Lennox is Aaliyah Nicola. She didn't look over. I was going to have her say hi to the camera. You can see Katie smiling out on the mound. So, like I say, they've seen each other a lot over the years. Both are really good kids. That was a curveball that caught the outside corner. Swinging strike 2 there. Leah's not leaving anything in the tank. She's swinging hard tonight. So got no 2 count. Just missed there. A close one. Got a 1-2 count here. Top of the 4th at Dell's Field. Leah lays off the rise ball. Works the count 2-2. Like I say, Aaliyah knows what she's doing in there. She can hit and she can get things done. Got a pitcher's count here of 3-2. That was another inside rise ball that you know, like I say, they're just really tough to hit. They look good when they're coming in, and ball just moves up above where the bat goes. So up to bat is the center fielder. Haley Salon has called strike 1. That's fouled down the right field line. Haley had a couple of putouts there the last inning. Got an 0-2 count here with 1 out for Lennox in the top of the 4th. That's a grounder to Scherf at 3rd. Makes the throw across the diamond for the 2nd out. Okay. Brings up Taylor Ravel. Taylor's playing left field for Lennox. That was swinging strike 1 there. That was a changeup. That was Oh, good play there at first base by Celia Sykes. That was a good play by the freshman. Okay, that was a quick inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth with the score Dell Rapids 4, Lennox 0.
Started in 1960, Schwabach Agency was founded on providing the best service possible to our customers. We are proud to say that professional, personalized service is still the cornerstone of our business today. Schwabach Realty can assist you in buying or selling your property. You'll find us in the Old Rock Garden Service Station in Dell Rapids. Our staff of realtors is here to serve you in buying or selling your home, lot, acreage, farm, or commercial property. We are members of the Realtor Association of the Sioux Empire and the Sioux Falls Multiple Listing Service, and can professionally serve is a family-owned business that is proud to serve the Dell Rapids community and the surrounding area. They carry a full line of Kent feeds for livestock and show animals. If you're looking for options to increase your yields on your fields, they offer locally owned Mustang seeds from Madison as well as DeKalb Asgrow. Ed's Produce is here to help get your field planted with the seed that's right for your operation. You'll also find boots, gloves, fly control, chicken supplies, and so much more. Visit Ed's Produce at 301 East 3rd Street in Dell Rapids, or call them today at 428-5411.
Okay, leading off for Dell Rapids in the bottom of the fourth is Ella Johnson. Really solid play there by Peyton Wright, the first baseman for Lennox, caught it right off the dirt. Brings up Lexi Scherf, leadoff hitter for Dells, playing third tonight. Has a ball low. Trying to figure out how to change the inning, but I'll get it worked out. That's a fly ball to center again. So we've got an F8 there, I think, if we're keeping the books correctly. Brings up Paige Trewen. Paige has a single and a walk tonight, so she's been on base both times that she's had the opportunity. Swinging strike one. Like I say, the sophomore pitcher for Lennox is doing a good job tonight. She's throwing different speeds, different pitches. That's a called strike right at the belt. That was a good pitch there. Makes it count 0-2. That's a ball high. Another ball high. Makes it count 2-2. Ball three, another one high there. Paige has worked the count full. See if we can get another 2-out rally for Dell Rapids here. I think the majority of all of their runs have come with at least 1 out tonight, so they've done a good job of keeping in there and grinding through it. That's strike three for a quick inning by Lennox. Okay, that will take us to the top of the fifth with the score Dell Rapids 4, Lennox 0.
Romans Automotive is your locally family-owned and operated automotive store. We feature quality Napa auto parts and operate a 3-bay automotive repair facility all under one roof. Vehicle breakdown or need roadside assistance? We are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lock your keys in your vehicle? No problem. We can unlock it or we can cut a new key or fob on site. We also are now renting out our portable storage units. Please visit us on Facebook at Dell Rapids Napa for more information.
The Dell's Theater is the area's best theater experience and value. This beautifully restored theater is located on Main Street in Dell Rapids. Enjoy the pick of the best first-run hit movies at bargain prices and enjoy the best popcorn around. Contact the theater about renting time to play video games on the big screen. 428-3456 or online at dellstheater.com. Here's what's showing this week at the Dell's Theater.
Okay, we are back here, top of the 5th. Batting is number 21, Madison Dykstra. Moved out of the way of that one for ball 1. That's a ball outside. That looked like a curved ball. Katie got a little wild on that one. Just in her form, that looked like that was going to be a pitch that was a little loose. Ball 3 for a 3-0 count here. See if Katie battles back on this one. That was fouled down the right field line. I heard the coach for Lennox, Lindsay Nicola, Leah's mother, tell her it had to be perfect, so Madison must have liked that one. A lot of times that can be kind of trouble. That's outside for ball 4, so Lennox has a leadoff walk here in the 5th. Brings up Peyton Wright, playing first base tonight. She made a really good play on the first out of the last inning. Quite literally caught that one off the dirt. I mean, it was right there. So that's called, that's strike 1 looking. I think Katie threw the wrong pitch there. She looked like she kind of apologized to Riley. That was a rise ball that Peyton laid off of. Moves number 21, Madison Dykstra, over to second with no out. We're checking to see if she swung at that. So that will stay a ball. Keeps the count at 1-1 with a runner at second and no out in the top of the 5th for Lennox. That was high for ball 2. Got a 2-1 count. That is that was a interesting play there. Really good play by a couple young players there. Celia went over and fielded the ball, and Ella Johnson ran all the way over to first base for the out. So good play by the two of them. Does move Dykstra over to third. That was swinging strike 1 for Leah Oltmans. That's fouled straight back. Makes it an 0-2 count. Runner at third, so it does limit some of your options here. You can't really throw a changeup in the dirt. Drop balls are a little more dangerous for a pass ball. So makes it a lot harder on a pitcher when you got a runner at third. That makes a swinging strike 3 there. Okay, brings us to 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Brings up the catcher, Jersey Zahn. Strike 1 looking there. That was a rise ball that was a really good pitch. That ball was moving at the end. Have an 0-1 count here. Down and in for strike 2. I honestly don't know how these girls hit balls. You know, when you have a ball that moves up, moves up in the upper zone and then comes back with a drop ball there. And that's strike 3 looking. Okay, that was a fairly quick inning as well here. We're clipping along nicely. Okay, that brings us to the middle of the 5th inning with the score Dell Rapids 4, Lennox 0.
TNC's and the Other Place is now local zip 57022 in Dell Rapids. TNC's is the only stop for all of your convenience store needs. Stop in to get gas, sandwiches and snacks, your favorite beverages, or meet with your friends for coffee and lunch. TNC's has everything you need, including propane services and car wash. Stop into TNC's on the west side of town, located near the 4-way stop, or stop at the Other Place on the east side of town. TNC's and the Other Place, your local zip 57022 station in Dell Rapids. Dell's Nursing and Rehab Center staff works together towards a common goal, taking responsibility for the needs of their residents. They strive to be aware of any stress, whether physical or mental, that the residents may be suffering from and offer to comfort them. They work with integrity for their residents. Each and everyone on the staff is committed to being a team player with the purpose to do their best for the cause of the facility and its residents. Dell's Nursing and Rehab Center, to care for our residents, our staff, and our community with a strong, home-like healthcare center.
Okay, we are back at Dell Rapids Field, the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for Dell Rapids is Emma Lamfer. That's a changeup strike. That's a solid hit to the gap in left field. Emma's in there for a standing double. Like I say, Emma's been playing really well this year. She's made a lot of good contact, and good to see for a sophomore. Brings up Katie Kvigne. Katie popped out to the pitcher on a rise ball last time. That's a changeup, and that ball is hit fairly hard, and that is out of here. So that's a home run for Katie Kvigne. That can happen on if you don't get fooled on a changeup, you can add some runs there. Brings the score to 6-0. And brings up Riley Halverson. Riley has a single and a walk tonight. Ooh. Good play by the third baseman. Backhanded that one. That ball was hit fairly hard down the line. Number 12, Macy Wallenstein. Really good play there. For the first out of the inning, brings up Ellie Olson. Again, Ellie is the valedictorian for the senior class in Dell Rapids this year. didn't particularly like the effort there, evidently. It's a ball inside for a 1-1 count. So we've got a 1-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. That's popped out. Pop foul. Makes it count 1 and 2. That was a rise ball. Ooh, miscommunication there. Rise ball that Ellie missed a little bit. Pitcher thought the second baseman was going to get it and didn't quite realize that, so. Puts Ellie Olson on first base. Brings up Celia Sykes. She sacrificed last time. Ooh. Ellie was running on first pitch there. That was a really close play. Nice throw by the catcher. She's a little frustrated with the call. Don't blame her there. I think Ellie was in, but there's a really tight play, and everybody wants to get those, you know, to go their way. Okay, so we've got 1 out. Runner on second. Celia Sykes up to bat. Good cut there. Like I say, Size knocked a couple out of the park here so far this year, and she's got good power. Really good athlete. There's a changeup again. Good play. Good play by the second baseman with a little flip over there. Ellie advances over to third. Brings up Addison Van Hoff with 2 out. Addison flies out to the right fielder. Looked like that one might slice just a little bit and get over there, but another 2-run inning here for Dell Rapids. Makes the score 6-0. Dell Rapids over Lennox. And we will be going to the top of the 6th.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
GMC, Chevy, Ford, Ram. Really, any given week, you'll find about all those models on the lot. The most popular brand is gas mileage. That's the truth. We're in Dell Rapids. We don't have 50,000 cars driving by our store every day. And the internet and the phone is our bloodline. Golden West has been there and provided us with that from the very beginning.
This is my home.
Okay, we are back at the top of the 6th at Dell Rapids Field. Leading off for Lennox is Macy Wallenstein. She hits a high fly out to center, put out by Paige Trewin. First pitch swinging there. Brings up the pitcher, Lacey Eli. Another solid hit by Lacey. Hit that right between shortstop and third base with a solid contact. Brings up Aaliyah Nicola. That was a ball one high. Halverson with a snap throw over to first. Got a 1-0 count. Runner at first, nobody out. Well, one out for Lennox. Oh. Throw down to second was off target there. Allowed Eli to advance, standing up. Like I say, the sophomore's doing a good job tonight. She's playing well for Lennox. Makes it count 1-1 on Nicola. That was a straight fastball right on the inside corner there. Makes it 1-2. Fouled straight back there. Leah wasn't going to let that same pitch come in twice without, looking. Like I say, she and Katie know each other well and good friends, and like I say, good kids. That's strike 3. That was a curveball low and outside after Katie had come inside twice. Like I say, I'm serious about this. I do not know how these kids hit this ball when the ball moves up, down, left, right, and then, oh, by the way, they change speeds. So it is fun to watch and fun to see the kids, adjust and make adjustments to what they need to do. Like say, Leah homered off Katie in the tournament on the last at bat there. That was low for ball 1. Haley Salon is up to bat. Got 2 outs with a runner at second for Lennox. Swinging strike 2 there. Got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. There's a changeup from Katie that she pulled foul. A lot of times the purpose of that changeup, now when you watch college, they throw some really good ones, and it can be a strikeout pitch, but a lot of times it's just to make sure to get the batter a little bit off balance. There's nothing wrong with a ball pulled foul. There was a strike 3 on a changeup. Really good pitch there. So that finishes off the top of the 6th. With the score, Dell Rapids 6, Lennox 0.
Why settle for good when you can get the best of Sioux Falls? Head to thelocalbest.com to browse the newest local winners in Sioux Falls, chosen by the locals, the place to find your next weekend adventure, or the cure for your sweet tooth. For your home improvement checklist, the best in care for your loved ones, and your furry friends. Whatever you need, the Local Best has you covered. Watch for new directories hitting homes and businesses.
Ready to buy or sell your next home? We are here to help. From bare land to homes to farms, we sell it all. Start to finish, we will be next to you the entire way to help you achieve your real estate dreams. We know this area well because we live and work here. We are your neighbors. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, we are your trusted local real estate professional. Landmark Realty and Auction. When you're ready to make your next move, call us first.
Okay, we are back at the bottom of the 6th. Ella Johnson leading off for Dell Rapids. That's a grounder to short. Ball was in the dirt, didn't get picked there. So Dell Rapids has the leadoff batter on base. Brings up Lexi Scherf playing third base tonight. There's that changeup. Eli throws that pitch at any count and does a really good job. That's a ball hit up the middle. Good hustle by Ella Johnson, beat that play out. Puts runners on first and second with Paige Treewin up to bat. I haven't done the best job here, but I do want to thank the sponsors for Big Sioux Media. I mentioned earlier today that we've got people watching in British Columbia. We've got fans down in Alabama. We've got a fan in Virginia. We've got Tennessee watching. And I like watching these games, as well. So if you can support the sponsors, please do. They're good people. And they do a good job for the community here. Dells is lucky to have these kind of businesses in town and that support the youth the way they do. We've got runners at second and third. Fouled there. Runners at second and third with no out. We've got Paige Treewin up to bat. That was a ball high, brings the count to 2-2. Fouled straight back there. Keeps the count at 2-2. Got some young men here that I think are getting tired of chasing foul balls. Ooh, that's a changeup. That is a changeup again. Brings Ella Johnson in on the play. Moves Lexi Scherf over to third. Makes the score Dell Rapids 7, Lennox 0. Up to bat is Ella Lamfer. I don't know if you can hear that, but Grandpa's never let the kids off too easy there. Has a ball high and inside. Makes the count 2-0. Emma had a double to the gap in left center last time. Have a count of 2-1 with 1 out for Dell Rapids. Another ball hit hard. Oh! Center fielder dove for the ball. It was in her glove for just a minute and came out. Yeah, good effort there. That's Haley Celine. She's been playing well today. That was good effort, and I actually thought she had it there for a minute. Brings up Katie Kvigne. She homered last time. She hit. That one's down for a base hit to left field. Just caught that one off the end of the bat. Okay, so we're going to have a pinch runner for Katie. Brings in Josie Price, freshman. So we've got Riley Halverson up to bat. 1 out, runners on first and second. Swinging strike there. Sometimes you swing too hard and you just drop your hands and swing under the ball. And she didn't get cheated with that swing. She put everything she could into that. There again, there's another epitome of a long strike, because that one was hit hard down the left field line but way foul. Makes it an 0-2 count. Dell Rapids has Emma Lamfer on second, and Josie Price at first. That's a pop up to third base, who dropped it, but Aaliyah Nicola backed that play up. Called an infield fly on Riley. And the runners advanced. I thought Aaliyah got to third base. Ow. Okay, so what happened was an infield fly with the runners advancing. Aaliyah stepped on third base, but didn't tag the runner, which is why the runner was safe at third. There was a line shot to the right fielder that got by. Makes the score 10-0, and that makes it game. So I will try to come back with some stats here after commercials.
Dell Rapids Lumber, located at 1208 North Highway 77 in Dell Rapids, is your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. They also have a wide variety of decking options to choose from, so you're sure to find something that fits your needs. They have everything you need to complete your home improvement projects, from lumber and hardware to paint and tools. They only sell the highest quality products, so you can be confident that your home improvement project will be a success. Come on down to Dell Rapids Lumber today and let them help you make your home improvement dreams a reality.
There's a lot of great opportunities at Dell's Materials, whether you're looking for full-time employment or part-time employment.
It's a great place to work and a great environment.
If you have a CDL or the ability to get one, we'll train you and help you get your CDL.
They work with you. You have to have days off, or you only want to work a couple days a week, they make that work too.
I invite you to come and work with us at Dell's Materials. Visit drivefordells.com to apply.
I like it, or I wouldn't be here.
They came here to build a life. Their homes dotted the land like islands. Until one day, a rancher strung a copper wire along a fence post and forever connected us all. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No, we just brought them together.
Okay, so just as a wrap up here, the final score was 10-0. Dell Rapids in winning by run rule in the bottom of the sixth. So we I was going to just mention that the next game for Lennox is a home game next Tuesday, the 13th. They're going to be playing Dakota Valley. Dell Rapids' next game is next Friday at Chester. So again, final score was 10-0 and at the end of 6. And that is it for today. So Thank you for tuning in.